My name is Mr. Atlas. I represent Definition Fitness LLC. We are a dynamic exercise team out of New Jersey. The way that we got started pretty much was about 2007 when I communicated with a brother from the bartenders named Dr. Goodbody. I was so inspired by what they do that I formed the Definition in 2009. So since 2009, we have implemented what we say is we are redefining the standards and concepts as it pertains to physical fitness. We are adding effort to daily motion. We are also presenting exercise from the technique that presents functional quality of life, meaning the exercises that you do should enhance what you do on your day-to-day basis. So if you are a IT programmer or some type of computer software developer and you're trying to bench press 400 pounds, it kind of don't meet your day-to-day needs. You're probably sedentary, so you can have rounded shoulders, you're sitting a lot, you're texting a lot, you're on computers a lot, so your head can roll forward. That can create low back problems. So you don't need to try to press 400 pounds. You need things that's going to open you up and align your posture. So this is what we bring to the table as Definition Fitness. We're about functional quality of life, adding effort to daily motion. We do everything. We do squats, planks, yoga, tai chi, a little bit of boxing training, pull-ups definitely, dips, any level of exercise, but we just prefer to use our own body weight. There's nothing wrong with using weights. We do use weights sometimes as well. We're just not into the big heavy weightlifting because we know what it does to your joints, your tendons, your ligaments, muscles, bones. We know what it does when it has all that heavy weight. So we don't do a lot of heavy weight. We just prefer to deal with our own body weights because we know when you maneuver and manipulate your own body weight, it's been proven you become a whole lot stronger. Again, we're not against weightlifting, not bad-mouthing it. We just prefer to move our own bodies, and we know that lean muscularity is the key, flexibility is the key. We strive to cover the non-components that constitute physical fitness so that you have an optimum quality of life. Minimal injuries, just your own body weight. So it's pull-ups, push-ups, it's dips, it's squats, it's planks, it's yoga, it's rest, it's eating right, it's drinking water, it's being around the right people. It's a whole life that we deal with. It's not just for the camera, it's not just for chicks, it's not just for the beach, it's not just for if there's a party coming up, there's a reunion coming up. This is for our lives, man. We want to be 80 and 90 years old, still exercising, still living a functional quality of life, walking upstairs without a walker, you know, being able to carry groceries. So this is our lifestyle. Green drinks, vegetables, natural fruits. So it's a lifestyle. So we just do everything. Based on neural control, motor control, stability, how fast your brain is firing, the connection, the synapses between the brain. Layman's term, how quick can you interpret things? Are you an abstract thinker? Are you a lateral thinker? Are you a linear thinker? What we have to understand is that the body is controlled by the nervous system. Your brain is a part of the nervous system. So although it might seem hypocritical to say that you want exercise to be intuitive and don't think about it, you are actually thinking without thinking. So if somebody has limited level of agility, there's specific moves I won't tell you to do because your agility isn't developed just yet. If you have specific levels of strength, there's moves that we'll give you because you have a set amount of strength to complete the move with minimal risk injury involved. So it's all on your set level. If you can't do basic squats, I'm not going to give you jump squats to do. If you can't do a basic pull-up, I'm not going to show you our incredibles or no type of turning incredibles or any type of moves on the bar. If you don't have the neuromuscular efficiency through basic pull-ups to do an incredible, we won't prescribe an incredible for you. If you're doing squat and you look like this, then we got to do some things to help correct your squat because we want your squat to kind of look like that. We want your hips back, knees not over the toes, things like that. We don't want you to compromise no aspect of your human movement system. So there's a screening process that we have to see if you qualify, or we need to disqualify you from going any further because I don't want you to hurt yourself, not on my watch at least. Hurt yourself, not in my vision. That's totally up to you. But around me, I'm not going to allow you to hurt yourself. So yes, you need to have a set level of ability before you progress and get specific routines. Calisthenics actually is a hybrid word that comes from the Greek two words. One is kalos, meaning beautiful. One is stenos, meaning strength. Today, the colloquial has become that calisthenics is just pull-up, push-ups, dips, things like that. But kalos, stenos, means beautiful strength. So what you're seeing is beautiful strength. Grace, presentation, breathing, rhythm, intuitive motions, thinking without thinking, concise, pick a direction, go. You don't look sloppy in your transitions with performance. So calisthenics is beautiful strength. We're striving to get our language proper. So when we say calisthenics, it's not just pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. It can be weights, but it's beautiful strength. So what you're seeing is a presentation of beautiful strength. We're definitely influenced by the bartenders. There's no way around that. To just be 100% about the whole thing, the first person I saw on camera doing what I would qualify as creative calisthenics is a brother by the name of I Born, and he was in the Rough Riders. Now he's in the bartenders. But again, giant thinking in the bartenders program. The CEO and founder of the bartenders, Hassan Yassin, aka Giant, aka the Bar Father. He is the one that really implemented a system of creative calisthenics on a level, again, infusing socio-political and intellectual politics as it pertains to health and wellness in our communities. So we're definitely inspired by the bartenders. In fact, we are the New Jersey branch of the bartenders, even though we are the definition. We are the New Jersey branch of the bartenders. So we're definitely inspired by them. However, we see some things that they do. Some of the things we take and we say, okay, put a spin on it, and then some of the things we look at and say, create your own move. However, Dr. Goodbody will tell you, we want to see something that you made up. We want to see something that you did, not that we did and you put your spin on it. So, you know, it's just a series of practice. Sometimes it's trial and error. Sometimes you're so swift in your moves and you mess up, but you stay in the move. I'm really keen on telling us when we go to shoots, even if you mess up in your routine, stay in the routine. Don't stop, don't fumble and say, oh damn, I messed up, cut. Stay in your routine, because all of a sudden, hey, that's a move now. And even though you didn't intentionally mean it to become one, now it's a move. Or sometimes you just sit and you gotta go in the lab and draw up movements and just start studying different disciplines and how your body moves and create your own system. We have a curriculum, and in that curriculum we need to see you for 90 days. We need to see you come around us. We need to judge your character. We've had people around us, you know, and we're so excited to have people around us, and we hand out shirts and hand out curriculums, and then you got people that want to come in your shirt and roll up a blunt in the park and talk about women they was with last night at the club while they was popping ecstasy. So now our screening process has become a little bit more vigilant. So now we need to see you for 90 days. You need to come around us. We need to break bread with you. Every member needs to see you, feel you out. There is a qualification exam, meaning, for instance, we have 9 components that constitute physical fitness. One of the components is cardiovascular endurance. The definition of cardiovascular endurance is the ability to endure stress within the heart, muscles, and blood for a prolonged period of time. So I'll say, give me one of the components that constitute physical fitness, show it to me, and then at the same time, that's one of the ways that you can become part of what we're dealing with. We're looking at character first. I don't care how strong you are, how ripped your body is, how many girls you got, how much money you have. We don't care about any of that. If your character isn't right, we do not need you a part of us. We don't need that. This is my director of communication, and this is how you get in contact with us.
Yes, my name is Glorious Asiatic. They call me Globenomics.
Yeah.
Everything goes through me. I'm in contact with our director consistently. We speak several times during the week. We break down every member's criteria, their flaws, their strengths, what their weaknesses are. This is not a high school thing. It's not a chummy thing. It's about manhood and it's about character at the end of the day. We try to take basic life movements and apply them to living principles. So we are looking to build our brand and we're looking to lay a foundation for those to come. So anybody that desires to be with us has to show a certain amount of fortitude, a certain amount of consistency, and a certain amount of mental clarity.
Sisters are welcome too. It's not just about manhood, sisterhood as well. Women are welcome too.
Once you contact me, I'll be in contact with our CEO and we take it from there. I'm also on Facebook under Glorious Asiatic. I also have an Instagram page. Look me up. I will screen everything. I'll talk to you man to man, face to face, and we take it from there. And one of our new taglines is basics over everything.
And one more thing too. When people gotta be suspended or reprimanded, this is the guy, right? And Glow will call you. He don't send out texts. He'll call you or say, we need to see you face to face. So if you need to be disciplined, that happens. We're not about putting our hands on nobody. This is no bully. We're not playing like we tough, but we are men. We're raising our youth. We're raising our community, and we're striving for intellectual development through the science of human movement. Again, we don't care about how ripped you are, how many pull-ups you can do, how many people you know. We don't care about none of that. Character first, basics over everything.